Recently, I was talking to somebody about remaining creative while working in a creative field. How do you find the energy to write on weekends when you spend your whole work week writing for somebody else? My full-time job is as a digital media producer. I make content for YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and everything else. This is complicated because that's also my all-time favorite hobby. I love making videos. I'm doing it right now. I love it so much. After doing it for 40 hours in a week, it's hard to find that spark to do it for myself on the weekends. If you're watching this video, it means I did it. We did it. All hail the king. When I hit a drought of my own personal creative juices, I often turn to other forms of creative projects. And I wanted to show off some of these in case anyone else is feeling this way, feeling burnt out or whatever. You get it. You're on board. Let's begin. Starting with my favorite, I made this physical DVD copy of all of my favorite YouTube videos I've ever made, Rob Lotrello's greatest hits. Earlier this year, there was a big rift of physical media is dying. Netflix can randomly take off your favorite movie and you'll never watch it again. And you love the kissing booth. That whole internet moment inspired me to make this. I taught myself not only how to burn DVDs, but how to make my own UI within the DVD. It was really interesting. Making the home screen of the DVD menu, I just put a GoPro in the corner of my room as if it's kind of spying on me, so I look like a little guy living in your TV. Once I burned that on the DVD, I designed the slip in Photoshop, I printed that at the library, and then I took my DVD copy of Abraham Lincoln vs. Zombies, and I used the case for this instead. Don't bother watching this, by the way. It's trash. It's horrible. And just like that, my creative thirst was quenched for that day. Only 2 copies of this exist. And yes, I have already lost one, and I have no idea how. So I like puppets. They're fun. Some of the most thought-provoking pieces of media to me involve puppets. Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared, Mr. Meaty, Alf. So one Sunday morning, I finally put my foot down. I went to Michael's and spent a little too much just to make this guy. His name is Oscar. You can see the craftsmanship is not spectacular. I was doing my biannual rewatch of Nathan Fielder's The Rehearsal, and I just went for it. Materials used: a ball made of plastic that made a huge mess when I carved into it, a blue Gildan t-shirt for the skin, hot glue to hold everything together, black and white felt for the eyes, and the traumatic tears of my loved ones for his sense of humor. Could he have been made better? Yeah. Am I still proud of him? Yeah. Did I spend a bit too much on supplies thinking I'd make more puppets but never touch the stuff again? Yeah. I made this like 2 years ago, but still often think about how fun the process was. There was a big trend at the time of people making nail art. You put nails into wood, you put yarn on the nails, and you have art. Pretty complicated, I know. This is also kind of scandalous, I apologize. Part of the reason why I enjoyed making this so much, I think, is because it wasn't all that creative. It was actually kind of mechanical by nature. I bought the wood, I painted the wood white, found the line art on Pinterest, I put that into Illustrator, I turned the line into points, I printed that at the library, I taped that to the wood, I put nails on the points, and I connected it with yarn. And now I get to have this forever. Working in digital media, I always love when I get to use my hands to make something. Something really cool about having something tangible after doing something creative. I'm not used to that. That was a very fun, low-stakes thing I did one day, and it satiated the urge deep within me to use a hammer and nails. Also, can anyone let me know what else I can use that for? I bought so many nails, and I don't know what to do with them. Sometimes I just make something silly in Photoshop. I actually do this a lot, and it's usually enough to keep me sane during my 9 to 5. This is a photo from a self-portrait shoot I did, but I put wings on me. You never know. This is a photo I took during college when I accidentally dropped my McDonald's hash brown on the ground. I like how the hash brown and the road have the same texture, but then I added the text and it's deep. Like, that hurts. I also made these tiny house graphics once. I was teaching myself Illustrator at the time. Making them was a fun little practice, but I never did anything like it again. I do like the colors though. And finally, this one is incomplete. I don't know where I was going with it. It's a husk of an idea. A reminder that life is fleeting and we're changing every day. Damn. It goes without saying that everything I put on this YouTube channel is also a creative thing I do for myself. I love doing this stuff. It's what I'm passionate about, but sometimes it's hard. My worst fear is getting burnt out on the medium I fell in love with when I was literally 9 years old. I had my first YouTube channel when I was 9, and I just made stop-motion animations, and that's still around. And no, you can't see them. They're not good. But that fear of burning out is why it's so important to have other creative outlets. Give yourself a break from the internal pressure of writing, painting, auditioning, and do something with lower stakes. Remind yourself what it feels like to do something creative for yourself. That's the title of the video. That's so cool. I guess I should get back to work. Man, I wish I didn't have to work. And I wish my apartment wasn't so dark. What the fuck is that? Is Jordan Peele here? Jordan! Jordan Peele! Hey, this is really embarrassing. All my friends told me to kill you, but I thought they were joking. Can we just watch your video again? Yeah, sure. Cool. That's the title of the video. I know!